I was going to keep it to myself. That actually, I think I'm even bothered now.
Growing up in Jamaica from a tender age, we would hear the term bad head and dry head to refer to type 4 or black hair. Every time my hair was being combed, I'd remember hearing, "Your head baddie." And it was never until I was 19, on my 19th birthday, that someone spoke positively on my hair. The hairdresser was like, "You have thick, luscious hair." And I have never heard that before. Most of my life, my hair has been used to insult me. Some weren't necessarily malicious because that's how we were conditioned to speak about our kinky hair. It just felt malicious. It just felt malicious. Because most kids would say, "Picky, picky head, dry head, picky, picky head, gal." And, as a child, that can do a lot to you mentally. And from the age of 10 or 11, my hair was relaxed or in some type of chemical until 18 or 19. Even then, I struggled with my hair because it was never healthy. And to me, good hair is healthy hair. But to most Jamaicans, good hair is loose curls, easy to comb, type 2 or even type 3 hair. Just everything but black people's hair. And if they were black, they'd always say it's because they're mixed with something, as if black hair and solely black hair cannot be pretty or good hair. And for the longest time I've hated my hair, and as soon as it grew out a little bit, I would relax it because I thought it was ugly. And at the time, there was no other way of thinking about your hair, especially if your hair was 4C or type 4. There was no positive representation. Everything you'd hear about 4C hair is that it rough, it tough, it bad, it dry. So as a child, you think your hair ugly for real, and you'd always want it bone straight or relaxed. And my hair, because of that, my hair was never healthy because I had jerry curls, I had S curls, I had relaxed hair for most of my life. And by age 18, I started watching people on YouTube with natural hair, and I learned so much. And finally, I started hearing the things I wish I heard as a child. That black hair was beautiful in all textures, all its kinks and all its curls, all its coils. It was beautiful in all textures. And although I've come a far way from where I was in high school, I still have a long way to go. I didn't get good hair. I got phenomenal hair. And finally I see my hair differently. Finally, I got the courage to go natural at age 19 and 20. I finally cut all the relaxed edges off and officially started my natural hair journey in January of 2021, actually, in January of 2021. And loving my hair in its natural state as it grows to the heavens, as it defies gravity, is just a beautiful thing.
Period.
Finally, I can say it's okay. I didn't get quote unquote good hair. I got type 4C hair, which is phenomenal hair, regardless of what anyone else might think. I finally can look at my hair and say, "Oh, it's beautiful." The term bad head is rooted in colonialism and is still being used today in Jamaica. People are still being discriminated against because of their hair in a 90% black country. When will it end? Are you going to be a part of the change? Are you going to join the conversation? Are you going to change your mindset and remove certain words from your vocabulary? The effects of slavery still pervades and spread through our daily lives. From the term nothing black no good to bad head, and to locks being synonymous with bad hygiene or poor hygiene. We need to move away from these way of thinking. We need to change the narrative. Like, this is harmful and this affects real people. During slavery, black women were made to feel and believe that their natural hair, their natural kinky hair was bad, while straight flowing hair, similarly to what white women had, was considered as good. The idea of good hair versus black hair is embedded and ingrained in our culture, and that even long after slavery in 2021, this narrative, these effects still flourishes. Our hair being referred to as not being groomed properly, and many hairstyles still being prohibited, especially in our schools. This is a problem. And if you don't see the problem, you are part of the problem. Black hair is so versatile and beautiful that they tried to convince us that it wasn't. They tried to convince us it was ugly. But to all the black girls, black boys, black women, black men who needs to hear this, who needs to hear the things I wish I knew when I was growing up, I'm saying the stuff I needed to hear to you. Your hair is envied. Your hair is not unacceptable. Your hair is professional. Your hair is well groomed. Your hair is unique and versatile. Your hair is beautiful, and so are you.